Welcome back to Antwerp, Belgium, here in the Flanders region, as we have reached the all-important day number 4 here at the Crelan FIBA 3x3 World Cup 2022. Kyle Montgomery in your ear. Day 4, important because it is the last day of pool play. Pools B and C in the men's and women's competition is here, as the quarterfinals and play-in games will be set. The weather conditions, not so great to start the day. A little bit gloomy, a little bit wet, but we're going to keep our fingers crossed and hope that the rain will abate today. There's a word for you to start the day. The Austrian women and the New Zealand ladies will get us started, but before we get anything going any further, why don't we take a look back at the rules of 3x3? Check it out.
Welcome to the world of 3x3, baby. It's an exciting new brand of basketball. You got 2 teams of 3 players on the court, and you got 1 player sitting on the bench here with me. Playing on the half court with 1 rim. With the official 3x3 basketball made especially for the fast-paced outdoor game. The first team to 21 points is your winner, or the team with the most points after 10 minutes. You have just 12 seconds on the shot clock, and the clock is ticking, baby. Anything inside the arc is worth 1 point, while anything outside the arc is worth 2. Woo! That's how I do, baby. And once you score, the ball doesn't stop. Offense turns to defense just like that. It's a 10-minute sprint.
A 10-minute sprint indeed. The first to 21 wins, or the team that has the most points after 10 minutes expires. It's a marathon out here in Antwerp. 6 days of action here for this 7th edition of the World Cup, and you are well familiar with the rules, and you'll get a chance to see them in action here in just a bit. But here's what yesterday's action looked like, and it was action-packed, let me tell you. Spain goes undefeated in the women's competition in Pool D as they lock down the top seed. Canada is heading to the play-in game as well, two of the top dogs. And how about Germany making their way in as well? Meantime, for the men, New Zealand get the 3 seed. Your 1 seed are your homestanding Belgium Lions. They go undefeated, and the Americans get the 2 seed. Now, how are things going to go today? Well, we're going to find out. It's right in front of us. We're going to start things off with New Zealand and Austria. But we got several big matchups today. Belgium and Poland in the women's competition. The Poland men versus Latvia. Heck, even the second game of our day, you can see with Latvia and the Netherlands on the men's side as they top the men's schedule. So a clash of the Titans, powerhouses meeting, obviously for a spot on day 5 for either the play-in game or a ticket directly to the quarterfinals. Who wants a ticket to Paris? That's where the 2024 Olympic Games will be going down. We're going to find out, because this tournament will have at least something to do with that. Our 3 medalists in each competition will get a direct ticket to the next World Cup. And if you can do the same thing in the next World Cup, you will lock down a spot in the Olympics for your country. New Zealand and Austria, the countries representing, to start day number 4, 18 games scheduled today. Reminder that the Dominican Republic were in the competition initially, but had some travel issues, could not make it, so we had to make the adjustments. France and USA, they don't need to make many adjustments. They are both undefeated in the women's competition. Again, B and C taking center stage today. You saw a good shot of some of the rain that's coming down. Fortunately for us, Magic Sky provides us a really excellent canopy. So we're staying dry for the moment, and as long as the wind participates, we're going to be okay. So we're hoping to stay dry. So is that person right there. It's like, all right, I ain't got no umbrella. We're going to have to use this jacket. Yes, the weather unpredictable, as are the circumstances for the teams. We don't know what's going to happen when they step on the court. Anybody could win in a 10-minute sprint. Neither one of these teams have won yet. New Zealand 0-2, Austria 0-2. Some hard games, though, against some tough teams. Losing to the United States, New Zealand fell 14-19. And they also lost to France 10-16. For the Austrians, it was a 16-18 loss to USA and a close one, a 14-16 loss to Brazil. There's Keilani Parcell coming in with 5 points. Julian Harmon, the Olympian, she's leading the way in the scoring category for the Kiwis. Gabriella Fotu. I like saying that last name, I gotta admit it. She's got 4 points to her name, and Tiana Clark also with 4 points. These two really expected to shoulder the scoring load for the Kiwis, who won the World Cup qualifier Asia back in March in Doha to land their spot here. We're gonna see if they can pick it back up and put the cookie in the cup. All right, here's Austria. They come out and they're led by Anja Fuchs-Robertin, Camilla Newman, Michaela Wilbacher, and Alexia Susan Alesh. Those are the 4 ladies in red. Camilla Newman leading the way. You can see her rocking number 11. She's got 15 points as the 10th seeded Austrians lace them up here against the 19th seeded Kiwis. So obviously we have some local fans here. Coaching staffs.
Okay, white ball.
The umbrellas on deck. Our officials on the floor. Vlad chucks the deuces. Eddie Liu. They will handle it to start the day. Again, a marathon of 10-minute sprints. There's Keilani Parcell. She'll be playing some defense on Alexia Alesh. You better believe that. Good defender and a good passer as well to be what you would consider a forward. She's getting all set to go. Hey, we love all the action and activity on social media. We love Vincent Royette too. All the way from France. He's holding it down. Him and MC Lightning have been doing their thing. DJ Lass on the 1s and 2s. Our Olympic DJ. And there's Alish. Alexia. Great touch on the interior. 23 years old. Stands 187, and she's got a bright future in 3x3. Each team to their bench. This is the time for motivational speeches, because it's almost time to get to it. And some hydration. Austria, we're seeing the game of 3x3 really grow. There as well, you know, obviously here in Belgium, but for Graz to host that Olympic qualifying tournament over a year ago, and to see the Austrian teams play as well as they did, men and women, it was definitely an encouraging sign of what's potentially to come in Austrian 3x3. Will it translate here on the World Cup stage? They start off with some strong defense and a jump ball. That means essentially a steal, ball over the red. Fuchs-Robertin will check in. Wilbacher will check out. Fuchs-Robertin setting up shop. drops it down low. Alex, oh, has it stolen away. Purcell will clear it herself. TC, Clark, oh, nice setup. The defense a little too strong. So that will put Purcell on the line. She was shooting. Kalani with 15 international caps and a gold medal winner at the 2018 Asia Cup. You remember that? That shot hit by Cox. Women's Pool B action and men's Pool B action will dominate the first half of the day. The second half of the day, it'll go to Group C. Clark sees the rim, but she misses the shot. Foul on Fotu. She was trying to hold Alish off. 3 points for Alexia Alish. Coming out of their first 2 pool play games. That's some good defense. Take that back. Purcell with the active hands. All effort all the time defensively. And there she goes again. She's a smooth criminal. Can they turn defense to offense? Ball movement leads to Fotu, who goes Fotu. Missed it. Fotu will chunk the deuces again, but that is also a miss. And also a miss close up. So the shorties and the longies proving to be an issue for Fotu here early. But it's early in the day, and it's cold. So the conditions might have something to do with it, maybe. Spin, win. Newman puts it in. Austria on the board. Nice move from TC. Tiana in trouble now, though. And she's whistled for the foul. She was out of position. Substitution made for the Austrians as Alish is out and Wilbacher is in. And that free throw goes in. Quickly fed down low to the top scorer on this New Zealand team, Harmon. She'll kick it out. And Purcell, she has a delivery. 2-piece. The Kiwis lead it 4-2. Fuchs Robertson misses it. Rebound goes to the Kiwis. Underneath, Harmon. She's in harmony with Purcell as those two connect for the score underneath. Good day. Welcome. If you're joining us here for the first game of day number 4, Kyle Montgomery, aka The Voice, here with you. We're in for a pretty, well, first we're in for a double dribble. But expect today to be hotly contested. With the last spots available in the quarterfinals and also the play-in games. Nice feed to Fotu as she gets the score. Whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube or Twitch, where Vince Chang is holding things down. Chang Dynasty. That's my guy. Make sure y'all show some love. 7-2 is where we're at here. Probably loving the start for New Zealand. If you're a Kiwi fan, Fotu. Oh, she gets the friendly bounce off the iron. Count that. "27 countries represented here, by the way. So we understand there's a lot of people watching from a lot of different places. We appreciate you. North America, South America, Oceania. Oh, Asia, Europe, all represented here. 4-2. Now 4-2 has punched the clock. Do work. Alish lets the 2 go. No. Austria a little sluggish to start. And that pass too fast for Purcell. First TV timeout has arrived in the 10-2 game as we peek into the Kiwis huddle.
We're not letting them like get open off the pitch. They want to shoot twos. They want to shoot twos. Hey, that was my bad. That was my bad. I didn't talk it over. 1, 2, 3, 2. Right, here's it.
So I heard accountability in the Kiwi huddle. That's my bad. Here's what they want to do to us. Let's lock in. Clark trying to hold her ground. Fuchs Robertson turns around, couldn't put it down. See if the Kiwis can add to an 8-point advantage already. Harmon, strong drive, pull up, does not find the mark. Oh, quick drive on the baseline. And Wildbacher is able to draw the whistle. Wildbacher, the 24-year-old. So Wildbacher is able to get that one to fall. 4-2. So it took a little while for 4-2 to get it going. You saw she missed her first 3 shots. But things have changed quickly. She is aggressive and attacking the rim. And she's got a nice touch at the line. That lead is now 11-3. Newman off balance on the shot. Clark quickly down. Harmon, turnaround, bottoms. The Kiwis are giving the Austrians the squeeze right now. Clark with a tough drive, still gets it to fall. And the Austrians are having a tough time putting the cookie in the cup. 3 points to speak of, nearly 5 minutes in. Wildbacher swings it, and Newman swiftly gets to the 10. And a warning for defending in the restricted area after a made bucket, the restricted area of the semicircle. Got to let the rebounding team rebound it so they can have a chance to clear. Next one's a technical. 9-point game. Purcell. She had nobody to fake there. That was just a ball fake for fun. 14-4. The lead double digits for the Kiwis. Up fake, drive and kick. Fuchs Roba 10 off the 10. 4-2 can't track it down, but Purcell has it in her hands. Now Harmon will give it up, setting the screen for 4-2. 4-2, right to left cross. Nowhere to go with it. Purcell, step back, put it up, and touches nothing on the way out. Alish back rims that one. 4.5 to go. Purcell fakes the handoff. And a 4th foul on Austria. New Zealand with 4 themselves. But they're nursing a 10-point advantage. TC to the left, to the left. It's swiped away. Newman calling for some help. Alice with the beautiful slip to the crib. And that's some good action there for the Austrians. If they can employ a little bit more of that, they'll potentially make this a game, but they still have not slowed down New Zealand. It's a sprint to 21, and the Kiwis are at 14. Harmon doing her dance. She wants to go left. Man, she is just dangerous on that short-range pull-up. The Olympian snatches the rebound. Harmon will flip it to Purcell, who flips it back to Harmon. Turn around when I'm talking to you. Splash. Nice pass. Wildbader with the score. Purcell thought about the two. Instead, she wants to feed it down low. Harmon was down there too long. 3 in the key. And we're at our second TV timeout, just like that. 3:35 left in a 16-6 blowout so far. Let's hear the Austrian strategy to get back in it. Wildbader will start the possession. Wildbader now moving to the right. Gets it down to Foxy Robertson. Fuchs Robertson. Apparently Fox. That Fuchs means fox. I think it makes sense. 10-point game still. Purcell, whoa, yep. That goes off the fingertips of Fotu. The Kiwis can afford a few mistakes. 16-6 game. Ooh. Nobody home to defend that layup. Nothing from Harmon there. Oh, get off me. Wildbader pulls up and hits the shorty. Still a sizable lead for the Kiwis. Their men's team just barely made it in, but they made it in with a 2-2 record. And good news to report when it comes to Typhoon Ty Wynyard. Injured his ankle in a big win yesterday, but he tells me he's good to go. He's going to be able to play tomorrow. He with McCulloch and a new addition, Bezant. And obviously, oh, nice defense there. (17 to 8). Swung to the left. Wildbader makes her move, pulls up. Does she have two behind the line? You better believe it. That's a two-piece with no biscuit. It's 17-10. Purcell couldn't put another one in. That stroke was broke. She'll get it back. Misses the mid-ranger. Way out deep. Fuchs Robertson couldn't get it to go. Alice is denied on the inside. Fuchs Robertson couldn't track it down in time, so ball over to White. Clark sets her feet, but the miss straight up top. Both teams trade misses. 4-2. Quick move, kicked out. Harmon, no. Buck and a half to play. Newman wants a screen. Alice slips. Newman takes it, and check out the hook while the DJ revolves it. Nice. Scoring starting to heat up for Austria, but maybe a little bit too late. As Clark misses from deep. 1 minute left. And I said maybe too late because I'm actually not going to count Austria out here with 1:08 to play and a 5-point difference. We're going to see at the very least 5 possessions. Likely a lot more. And there you go. There's a 2-pointer that brings this game down to 3. And it's back up to 4. Purcell showing some nice touch on that reverse. If Wildbader can hit another one here, you're going to see the energy really change. Offensive foul. 39 seconds left, 18-14, timeout White. They want to regroup. The Kiwis led this thing by as many as 10. It's down to 4, but 46 remain. Let's listen in.
Keep going strong to the basket. Yeah, the drives are working. We've got to just keep it. What do we want to run? It'd be good to get a shot and like let's use a little pop. Mid, pick mid. Yeah, but wait for the screen. I'm gonna flip it quickly.
All right, you heard the Kiwis. They say they want to keep going strong to the basket. Good idea. Austria don't have any more fouls to give. Clark going strong, decides to stop. Harmon does not. Behind the back, nice move. 25 ticks to go. They're gonna get a look from the right wing. Wildbader misses the 2. Clark, quick feed down to Purcell. Really no need for that. You want to use clock here if you're the Kiwis. Purcell tracks down the rebound, so they have some things working in their favor to prevent this late charge from Austria, as Harmon will get the final say. The last shot. One more time. It doesn't go down, but it does not matter. It's an 18-14 New Zealand win. So the Kiwis get day number 4 started off on the good foot. Yeah. I listened to James Brown as a youngster, so. Anyway, Austria falls to 0-3. Ooh-wee. It's going to be tough to advance with an 0-3 start. Although we did see the Austrian men sneak in yesterday with a 1-3 record. Not completely out of reach. Not completely. That little guy, he had his swag turned on to start the day. So did the Kiwis. First game of the day is always tough. You know, get that blood circulating. Coming off a good night's rest. A bit chilly weather, a little bit of rain. So after a few moments of sluggish activity to start this contest, we saw the Kiwis really kick it in gear. 4-2. She goes 4-1 that time, but she was really in her bag after the first couple of minutes. Austria's points were slow to come by. The Olympian, Harmon, showing off that touch, close range, and really credit the Kiwis' defensive effort. Kalani Purcell was everywhere, disrupting passes, getting in people's faces, doing a little scoring herself. And that's what helped lead to, again, an 18-14 win. New Zealand. Now we will turn it over to the men with Latvia and the Netherlands. Ready to go at it. Once again, familiar foes on the Pro Tour and in national competition. Both of these teams also come in, well, not also, they come in undefeated. Our first two teams had not got a win. Latvia's national team back intact as Batman has returned. Beautiful look at the venue here at Groenplatz. This 3x3 has taken over the city of Antwerp. We've taken over the region of Flanders. That's what we've done. All right. The fellas will take over the show for the next 10 minutes. Out come the Latvians, who have not suffered defeat yet. Some feel like they're a favorite to take gold. It's something they have not done yet. It's the reason why Las Manas has returned to join the Miezes. Latvia coming in, and they were hardly tested. They passed with flying colors, aced them. 22-6 over China, 22-5 over Japan. So defensively, they're really locked in. The competition will get stiffer today. And I think we're gonna really see what the Latvians are made of against a Netherlands team that also comes in 2-0. They beat China 21-16, and they planted the Poles 21-7. They got their top gun back. Speaking of returns, Olympians returning. The Vaughan identity, Jesse Vaughan leading the way with 14 points. And Dimes, who will take the court last. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. All right, I won't sing anymore, but happy birthday to DeMail van der Horst. He celebrated it actually yesterday, I believe. He is now 49. I'm joking. I think he's 32. He's joined by Arvin Slaughter. As I mentioned, Jesse Vaughan, Julian Yaring, we call him Juice. Mom and Dad are in the crowd. They'll be trying to give the Orange Lions some energy here in Lion Country.
I'm first.
And our two Olympic officials in tow as well. Yasmina Uris, Marcos Michaeliadis. So I think the showers have slowed down some, which is good news. Still sprinkling a little bit. The only rain we want to see is underneath the canopy from players making it rain. This is one of the most dangerous men in the game. Norris Miezes, the Olympian. 3 Olympians on this Latvian team, as well as 3 for this Dutch team. These two met in Tokyo last summer, and it was a Latvian win. Also a critical game for them in the Olympic qualifying tournament in Graz, Austria, that also, I said that, yeah, they lost there too. I thought maybe they had split. Sometimes my memory betrays me, but yeah, that was 2 Latvian wins. So the Netherlands trying to get some get back. They finished 5th in Tokyo. Latvia, of course, wins gold. A moment that there won't be anyone in 3x3 history that ever forgets it. Las Manas, the one who did the honors with the 2 pieces. He, Agnes Chavars, Edgars Krumans win the iconic first ever men's 3x3 gold medal at the Olympic Games. Whoa, that was a hard collision right there, and Chavars is hurt. Boom. Juice, of course, apologizes. My bad, sir. Didn't mean to smack you in the face. Lasmanis misses on his first 2 attempt. Batman against Dimes. The Vorn identity. Quick step on the baseline. He's got Artur Strelnik sticking with him. Strelnik's always bringing that hard-nosed defense. The Maze with Vorn defending. He'll kick it to Lasmanis. Batman set for takeoff. Emphatic bang. And he gives us a woo after the dunk. Lasmanis feeling himself. Your 2021 World Tour regular season MVP. Olympic gold medalist. Our first sighting of him here in 2022. He saw the bat signal here in Antwerp. Said it's time. Vorn right on time. The DJ getting in his mix. Wiki, wiki, wiki. Chavars spins, misses. The Vorn identity. He's got it off his hip and he's shooting everything in sight. Back-to-back 2 pieces for the Vorn identity. He's gunning. Lasmanis trying to shoot back. They shooting like sundown. It's a standoff between Vorn and Batman here in the early goings. There's the lefty stroke. Vorn to Slaughter. Slaughterhouse. Can't score it at the crib. Missed it. Chavars will spin free. He lost the ball though. They got to clear that. Vorn. Whoa. Dimes thought that was money. Looked good. This is what he brings. One of the best shooters in the game. Jesse Pornin, just 1 year. Lasmanis is long. He will come in. Well, Strelnik didn't wait for the screen. He said, I want a shot too. Chavars, that's what he does best. He will clean up the leftovers. He gobbles that one up and puts Latvia in a 4-4 tie with the Netherlands. Slaughter with the fader. We got a whistle up top. Lasmanis hit the deck. Foul on the Orange Lions. They lead it by 1. Chavars hands it off to the Maze. The Maze. Oh, got to the rim, but Dime says not today. DeMail down low. Foul called on Strelniks. The 3rd on the Latvians. So for Latvia, a gold medal at the Europe Cup, a gold medal at the Olympics, a silver medal at the World Cup. They were runners-up last time in 2019, losing to Team USA. They're missing a gold medal at this stage from their trophy cabinet, and they want it bad. Miezis is going to get a warning. He did not like the call. He got hit with the whistle for a push. So let's check it up top of the key. Vorn vrooming around the court. Look at this man. It's quicker than your first time. 6'4", Orange Lions. Man, I like the feel of this one. The fans are on their feet. This is an intense game. This game number 2, day number 5, 4. Wow. It's early for me. The Mays knocks down the 2. Vorn. Oh, a bad miss. Miezes, he can't go back to back. 6-6 game. Batman's on the move. The pull up. Missed it left. Chavars with the board, no score. Vorn comes down with the rebound. He has it taken away. Las Manos, easy money off the feed from Miezes. Vanderhorst, no. And a TV timeout as we get a break. This sprint to 21. Fast out of the gates, both teams as Latvia leads 7-6. Let's listen. Get back to it, the Mays trying to go to work here on dimes. He wanted to get it to Strelnieks. Instead, he pulls the trigger. The ball goes to Strelnieks anyway. Just off the iron, and he puts it through the iron. The birthday boy, he's got a gift for you. The floater. The Mays, whoa, rolls off. Dimes. Driving, showing that passion. The Mays, we crossed him off the to-do list. Whew. That left to right is serious. 9-8, Slaughter trying to play bully ball with Miezes, and he lost his footing. Arvin will D up with Chavars as Strelnieks will open the possession for the Latvians. Batman. Pull up. Blau. I think that's going to be foul number 6 on Latvia. Yeah. That means they got no more to give. They do lead it by 2. Vorn, short. Miezes steps through, heaves it. Man, take him to Vegas. You're gonna win something. Lucky hit at the end of the shot clock. So, Norris Miezes, he brought his 4-leaf clover with him. .12-8 contest. Las Manos will get this one going. Mid-range, no, Chavars. The leading rebounder on the Pro Tour for a reason. He's got a nose for the Wilson. Five-point lead for Latvia. They're trying to make it 3-0 in their last 3 meetings with the Dutch. The Mays lost the ball. I better say whoop whoop. Vincent Royette said so. Whoop whoop. Oh. Oh, Dimes misses. Lasmanis in his face. Sign it. Lasmanis is feeling himself. Two from deep. No rim needed. And Latvia in need of 6 points to walk away victorious is 15-8. And Chavars got a hand on it, but he also got a foot on the line. So the ball will go over to the Orange Lions as we get to our second TV timeout and our second intrusion into the Latvian discussion. What's going on over there?
Un tas, kas spēlē nākamais ieraujās kaut ko, lai viņi visi kurs. Paliek, jā. Es paliek. Davai, lasi. Apras lejā par to bordu.
You can hear Miezis talking in the huddle. You can see Miezis stepping through with no time left on the shot clock. Look my one hand. Oh, Vorn with the devastating jab step. And then he puts it between Strelnik's eyes, like the bridge of his nose. It's a 5-point lead. Miezis airmails it. Chavars saved it, but to the wrong team. Dimes gives it up. The Vorn identity, shooting the lights out. The Maze, straight to the rim, but he missed it. Vorn, this dude is shooting like he's got a scope, a sniper in orange, as the Netherlands are within one. Miezis can't respond. So the Vorn identity is out here on a kill streak. Will the Latvians respawn? Let's listen in to that Dutch huddle.
Als het kan, hebben we nog 1 fout gegeven. Als we zo moeten nemen, kunnen we nemen. Voor de rest goed te praten, goed te zijn dichtbij. Een paar topbuckets, hele goede transitie pakken.
Zij weten ook niet echt wat we moeten doen. Keep that intensity, man. Stap omhoog.
Gaan we?
Oh, nice pass. Sets up Slaughter for the lay. Dimes with the dime. 1 point difference here. This is after Latvia was leading by 7. This was a 15-8 game. Since then, a 7-1 run by the Dutch. Slaughterhouse couldn't put it down. Juice couldn't get the rebound. Chavars can. Now Chavars lets it fly. It's short. Long rebound out of bounds. 2:25 to go in a contest that we told you was going to be tight. It's tighter than airport security. Who's going to secure the win? Miezis in and out, left Vorn behind, but he couldn't finish the floater. Now, I like this matchup. And Vorn decides to give it up. Slaughter likes his matchup. He dips the shoulder and puts the cookie in the cup. 16 apiece. Miezis going to the spin move. That foul on the floor. He wanted it to count. That was a hard-earned bucket. So the Maze will start back with it, top of the key. He had Lasmanis cutting. Instead, he's going to step back. Not enough protein on the release. Vorn, snatch back. Come get you some of that. He's on fire. Jesse Vorn is putting on a shooting clinic. That's how you get a nickname like the Vorn identity. He's an assassin. 18-17. Vorn. Dimes, top of the key. Two-piece. The Orange Lions are roaring. They've roared from behind and taken a three-point lead after trailing by 7. Again, this was a 15-8 game. What in the world? Things can change very quickly in 3x3. But the Latvians are unfazed as Miezis is going to make this a one-point game. Oh, but that is going to be a 7th foul on the inside. Somebody's got to lose as both teams come in undefeated. Will the birthday boy reward himself with a make and a win? It's Dimes time. The Lions, Orange Lions, are roaring. They storm back from a 7-point deficit and steal one from the Latvians. They wanted some revenge after the Olympics. They get it here at the World Cup on the last day of pool play. What a game. Jesse Vorn is a Vorn star. The Vorn identity. He was Vorn to shoot. Let's get it over as Juice is standing by for the post-game interview with Rachel Rominger. Rach, take it away.
Playing against Latvia is always tough. You guys know each other very well. How did you have to adapt your game?
I think, I'm very proud of the team. We made some big shots. It's a tough game, especially to come back against the Olympic champions. A lot of respect to them. Jesse, man, he shot the lights out. He's my man.
Talking about Olympic champions, you just defeated the Olympic champions. How's added?
How does it what?
Added confidence for the remaining games.
We came in with a lot of confidence. We knew we had to win this one at least to make a chance of getting the group winning spot, to get an advantage in tomorrow's games. And that's what we went for. Just fight hard and do what we do, and then we'll see where it ends.
Thank you and good luck.
Thanks.
So Juice with the post-game interview, and as he mentioned, it was all about the Vorn identity. My goodness. What a game, number one. Let's look at that roller coaster ride in our second contest of the day. So the Latvians are the ones who came out of the gates hot. There's Batman coming in hot. He was feeling himself and feeling it from deep as well as he gets the two-piece to fall. The Dutch were not quite in their groove early, but the Vorn identity, the man was a movie. Two-piece after two-piece. As I mentioned, he was Vorn to shoot. Norris Miezis spinning and winning. Dimes getting to the crib a day after his birthday. The Netherlands flag flying proudly. But they couldn't have felt too confident trailing 15-8. But things changed quickly. Dimes with a huge two-piece, riding Vorn's wave of energy. And Dimes finishes things off at the free throw line as well. And the Latvians got that bitter beer face. Get used to that face. He's a star. All right, we are going to take a quick little break, but we're going to break you off with the top 10 dunks of last year and also the top 10 dunks in dunk contest last year. Enjoy that before we get back to the action here in Antwerp.
Charlie Brown. Oh my goodness! He just crushed on him like peppermint patty. Here's Rowe. He's gonna hand it off to Trigger Trey. Off the miss! Put that back! Trey Lansley sticks the landing.
But Eric Daly Jr., that's the way to wrap it up. It's in the books. Team USA, they go to a semi. Here we go, a great dish. It's an execution, ladies and gentlemen. It's a punishable crime here. My goodness, amen.
So they're going all in. Oh, nice time.
Oh, see? Told ya.
Oh my goodness. This will never end, this Denzel Aggie man.
Mushy TV! We got a body bag. Clean up on aisle 1. He's living the high life. He says, hold on a minute. He stings him with the scorpion dunk. Let's take another look at it. Off the bounce.
Great! Grabo is crazy. I'm about to put this dude in a straitjacket right now. Off the bounce. He tucked it under his bum. And then he brought the bass like an 808.
So Tyler Curry up first. Up and over. Finishes with the windmill. He's breezy. And he makes it look easy. So he's gonna do it by himself. He flies private. And he's finishing with filth. Fix the nets, please. Don't worry about the nets, just fix the rim. Amen! The East Bay over Tyler Curry. Hey, this dude is out of this world. OMG! That gave me motion sickness. Tyler Miller time. Off the bounce, he goes 360 windmill. Oh, and finishes with the one-handed poke. He touched his knees like he was twerking midair. And then finished with the one-handed flow down. Bravo. Over 2 dudes. That dunk was nastier than Quagmire. Giggity, giggity, giggity. Oh my good, the ninja kick clears the second volunteer. What the? Oh, nice finish there for Miller time. He goes off the bounce. Little swag afterwards. Oohs and ahs from the crowd. Staples, 360 through the legs. And he's still hyped up. He finishes emphatically.
And we are back. Always a treat to see those best dunks. We've had some dunks out here in Antwerp, haven't we? Brian DeVault, a couple of big ones yesterday. James Parrott on that American team, he was bouncy than a mug. Lasmani had one today. We got some people that are athletic. Ty Wynyard had one, I think. Maybe we get one or two in this one, maybe. Game's not all about dunks, but you know, they're fun to see. This is gonna be fun. This is an Asian rivalry between two Olympic countries. Here's the Olympian Tomoya Ochai, who leads his squad out with Ryuto Yasuoka, also an Olympian, with Soichiro Fujitaka, excuse me, and Ryo Sarohara. That's Japan. They come in as the 15 seed, China the 20 seed. Both of these teams winless. For China, they lost to Latvia, scoring only 6 points. That one was a tough one. Quickest game of the day, as a matter of fact, day 2. This is day 4. And they also lost to the Netherlands, 15-21, a better showing, but still the same result. China come out in the red. Japan in the white. China with Han Yu Guo, Heonan Lee, Olympian Heonan Lee, put some respect on his name. Peng Yan, an Olympian, put some respect on his name. And Yuan Bo Zhu. Leading scorer on the Japanese team is Ryuto Yasuoka. Leading scorer for China is Zhu with 8 points. Scoring has been the issue for both of these teams, because not only did China score 6 points against Latvia, Japan scored 5. Oh, they're bouncy. As we see the Chinese team getting warmed up. China's women took bronze at the Olympic Games. Japan's women did not medal. Tomoya Ochai has played in more World Cups than every other player except for 2. This is his 5th. The Worm is here and getting all set up. Jersey's tucked in. That means he means business. So the calm before the storm. Both teams get set to take the court in our 3rd game of the day. Our next 2 games, we'll go back over to the women's side of things, as the USA ladies will face off against Brazil, and we'll also see France and Austria. Marquee matchup later this afternoon, as France will play the United States, as Pool B will be decided. That's for later. Here's for now. Yasuoka gone, but he misses the lay. There's Guo to the hole. China draw first blood. Nice move. Finishes with the scoop. Japan is 2-1 against China in their last 3 meetings. They beat them at the Summer Games in Tokyo last summer. and 3x3's historic entry into the Olympic Games. Guo will try to get it down low, which he does. Got to do something. Zhu puts it up. Their leading scorer adds another bucket to the list. He's up to 9 now. Yasuoka. A lot of contact there as he earns the whistle. He was behind the line, so he will shoot 2. Ryuto Yasuoka, 27 years old, 15 international caps. He cannot hit the first. The second one brings the same result. Pull up this time. It's Cash from the baseline. Yasuoka gets Japan within 1. Yan. He turns, he shoots, he hits. Hoop in the horn. So he's going to try to complete the one-piece combo. Yan at the charity stripe, releases and threads. 3-point early advantage for the Chinese as Fujitaka. He's got places to go, but he misses the crib. Ochai, the one from long, and another foul out deep. So China may be a little bit too aggressive in running down those shooters beyond the 2-point arc. When you close out, you have to do it carefully. Not only can you get a whistle for contact, you can get a whistle for running up under the shooter. It's just dangerous not allowing the shooter to be able to come down. That's how ankles get sprained. So top priority is protecting the shooter. And Ochai will make good on the first of 2. Ochai's got another one. And it's good in the hood. Yan put the brakes on, and he had Ochai wobbly. Look at that drive right there. Quick to the third power. So thanks to Sato Hada, we have an even game at 5 apiece. Oh, off the window goes Guo. Baseline looking for some space. The fadeaway touches nothing. Quick clear. Yan, he's got the step. He's driving hard. He hangs and he lays. 3-point lead for China. The sun's starting to peek through here at Grundplatz. That's a welcome sight. After starting the day with a little bit of rain. My director's up behind me. I had no idea he's dancing. I think it's my first time ever seeing that. I hope it's my last time seeing that. Come on, Bogdan. There's a certain thing called the beat. You're supposed to follow it. He can't even hear me right now. This is hilarious. He doesn't know I'm even talking about him. Hey, make sure y'all tell him in the truck. 7:22 and counting. Straight on, 2 ball. Bottoms up. Oh, Chai, the worm, trying to make his way to the hole. See what I did there? Never mind. It's 10-5. Fujitaka will start it. Oh, Chai will get fouled yet again. China racking up the fouls as they are now at 6, which means no more to give before they're in the penalty. Fujitaka pulls up. Oh, short. Jan being defended aggressively. He'll kick it over. 2 is released, but it's too short. TV timeout. China with a solid lead early, 10-5 as they both get a break. Let's listen in to the Japanese.
2点は知らない部分はバック入ってるから、もうここでメンタル切らすんじゃなくて、我慢して1個ずつ返して、でマルコがファウル引くから、しっかりファウル回ってこう。レフリーさん、慌てなくていいよ、まだ。ジャパン3、ワンツースリー。チャンスだったらトップから行っていいですか。
Yasuoka makes the move, fades away, misses. Oh, Sadohara couldn't finish it either. So China back on the attack against their Asian rivals. There's a foul. Whoa. Usually that whistle means a lane violation, but the lane violation was on red, so white ball. The worm, oh yeah, that's got to be something. It's a foul. Couple of free throws coming up for Ochai as China is in the penalty. Oh, Ochai, oh no. Only 3 points for Tomoya coming out of pool play. Well, the first 2 games of pool play. He's a bronze medalist at the Asia Cup 2018. And one of the most experienced Asian players. He splits a pair. And he gets the whistle for the grab. Number 12 in red, going back to it. He's a machine. That's Yan Bozu. Yasuoka makes the move. Oh, nice setup for the lay. Zhu, oh, missed it point blank. Zhu gets it back, and that one drops in. The feed down to Zhu. Zhu will swing it. Yan. Now another foul on China. A white. Initially said red. My ears are not deceiving me, but that's foul white. So that foul should be attributed to Japan. I believe that I think the fouls are marked correctly, but I think China should actually have 7 fouls. Okay, yeah, there we go. It's been corrected. And Japan just picks up a 7. So now that we got that sorted out, we are all good with 5:34 to play. What's good? Kyle Montgomery, AKA The Voice. In your ear, have no fear. Okay, after a brief extra little break for the players to get a chance to strategize, I guess you could say. Now we get to see the free throws from Lee. Hanon Lee. Oh. China finished dead last in the standings at the Tokyo Olympic Games. Japan with a 6th place finish. They had some close ones though. Japan was, I think China shocked Poland. Japan had a couple of close wins too. Oh, they are hyped. Oh, nice. The cut leads to the lane. 13-7 though, China in control. Sado Hara trying to change that. Whoa, drops the shoulder. Offensive foul called. Sado Hara doing a good job moving his feet. Hands up, disciplined defense, he's rewarded. But Japan have some work to do. I was telling you that they played a bunch of really close games. They had Ida Brown on that Olympic team. Shout out to Ida if he's watching. Sado Hara says, holla. The 22-year-old put it in spin cycle, comes clean straight to the rim. And now he's going to have a chance for 2, 3 in total with 2 free throw attempts. Keep up. Oh, puts the first one up, missed it. The second one is good. Whoa, man, he's got a blazing first step. The drive and the kick. Jan Bo couldn't get it. Ochai, he will drive. Fujitaka, defense all over him. He cares nothing of it. Take that, went Diddy on it. Pull up, whoa. Rolls off the rim. 2-piece from the Worm. He certainly didn't learn that from Dennis Rodman. 14-14, that lead is now gone. We got a game again. Ochai going for another one. That one goes begging off the iron. Zhu puts it up, misses, he's gonna go back up, and this one's gonna count. Sado Hara, are you kidding me? off-balance shot, falling to the ground. He hits it, but he leaves his feet this time, and he's called for a foul. Number 8 on Japan. 2 free throws will come after another TV timeout in a game that is all of a sudden tied. Let's listen in to the Chinese huddle.
他要罚，你得篮板。我们叫暂停。不能叫，不能叫，不能叫，不要叫，不能叫，不能叫，不能叫，不能叫。OK，来快。
Laws told me, be careful what you do. Don't go around breaking your hands high.
DJ Lass, he knows how to get to me. I've been trying not to sing, but he knows how to get to me. Shame on you, DJ Lass. You know I grew up listening to Mike.
Shamo.
Oh. His teammates are saying Shamo after the missed free throw.
Shimon Yan. Shimon Yan.
All right, enough of the funny business. We're just having a little fun. This game is fun. .318 to go. Two up, Ochai, not enough. Yan, he gives it up. Defense split, lead. It's 17-15. China still holding off the Japanese, but for how long? Sotohara continues to score at the rim. He's got the tip in Japanese possession. Sotohara up fake, drives. Oh, he stepped on the line. Whoa. Elevates high on the 2, but missed it. Oh, and a foul called. Yeah, that one was whistled on Fujitaka. Too physical trying to track down that loose ball. Big free throws here. Henan Lee. Knocks it in. 3-point advantage for China. Yasuoka, cross-court fired pass. Nobody home, out of bounds. Yan opens things up. He will swing around. Nice off-the-ball movement from China to get a good look. Guo's 2 won't go. Ochai. Sadohara. Man, he's roaming all over the court. 19-17. Japan trailing by possession. Zhu, no. And it's a no again. Back-to-back misses inside, and then a foul on Yan. That's 10 on China. Big trip to the stripe because this means 2 free throws and possession. China in the double penalty. And again, Japan beat China just last summer in Tokyo at the Summer Olympics. Can they come from behind and do it again? Japanese men's team also pulled off an upset over Belgium in the pool phase. Second free throw is a miss, so they still trail. Ochai going to work. Passes up the 2 attempt. He'll drive and he'll kick. Yasuoka rattled out. Zhu hands it over. Guo will pull up from long range. He makes it rain and calls game. Guo hearing it from the Chinese Federation over there as they hold off Japan's attack. And they win with a devastating 2-ball. Credit Japan for fighting back to get in that game. But China was not having it. They wanted revenge, and they get it. 21-18, the final. China over Japan in another thriller. So back-to-back great games. We saw the Netherlands storm from behind to beat Latvia. And then we see this thriller where Japan nearly came back, but ultimately they lose their 3rd straight game. China's finally on the board in the win column. This is how it happened, with moving pictures that we like to call highlights. Here's a few of them. Lead from long range. How good was Sato Hara in this one in terms of his attacking of the basket? Very impressive. Big reason why Japan was able to climb back in it. Got physical too. Too physical for China. Was in the double penalty with their fouls. Nearly cost them, but it didn't cost them. China with an outstanding performance, weathering the storm, and finding a way to get it done. There's Guo. That 2 ended it. Showing the fire, he earned it. He's got a few fans there who are pretty excited too. We're here at Grundplatz, here in the Flanders region, Antwerp, Belgium. The ladies will take over next. Shout out to any people that are watching from the United States. It is early over in the USA. That's some real fandom. Getting up and checking out these American ladies. Shout out if you're watching from Brazil as well. The reigning America champions are now entering the court of play. Brazil, of course, the underdog in a matchup against the United States. The U.S. women come in undefeated. There they are, Gabriela Gumares, Luana Batista, Vittoria Marcelino, and Vanessa Sasa Huasto. They come out in the yellow. Out come the USA on the heels of a 19-14 win over New Zealand and a 2-point victory over Austria. Their top bucket getter is Haley Van Lith, the U18 world champion. I'm calling her Misfit because she's a problem. Haley Van Lith, joined by the veteran Sierra Burdick, Lauren Cox, and Ashley Rose Jones. ARJ. The American women won gold at this event in 2012. They won gold at this event in 2014. Burdick was on that squad. The USA women won gold at the Olympic Games last summer. They are living their life like it's golden. Man, that was lame.
Starts defense.
They are, though. It's a fact. And they've been the standard for American 3x3. Here they are again. New squad. Same coach that's been there for it's now 7 years now. She now coaches at Duke University. Of course, I'm speaking of Carol Lawson. No coaching during the games, though. There's Sasa, 27 years old. She's a dancing machine. She's also a pretty dang on good 3x3 hooper. She hopes that she's going to be the one dancing in the winner's circle when this one is over with. But their last meeting against the United States women ended in defeat. As I mentioned, they won silver, Brazil, at the AmeriCup. Guess who they lost to? Yeah, the red, white, and blue. That was a quick look at Haley Van Lith, AKA Misfit. Kobe Bryant was her, the late great Kobe Bryant was one of her mentors. And there's not many players that have had the benefit of arguably the game's greatest player, certainly one of the game's very best. And she brings some of that knowledge and experience to the 3x3 court with her quartet of hoopers as the USA women look to win their first gold medal in 8 years. I don't want to forget about the bronze that they took in 2016. 5 medals in total for the United States, 2 for the men, 2 golds for the women, 1 gold for the men. Van Lith starts with it. Cox was not looking for it. That ball turned over quickly. Vitoria will swing it to the right side. Guimarães patiently waits and then decides to chunk the deuces. She misses as Van Lith will clear it herself. Haley down low. Cox turn around. That is a miss. Here's Guimarães. As Brazil come up on empty on that drive. They got an overtime win over Austria, 16-14. And they lost to France, 11-22 to the Brazilians. Their top scorer is Victoria with 10 points. So 1-1 against undefeated USA. We saw the USA men nearly go unbeaten. They had a little hiccup against the Belgians because they ended up losing that one in overtime. And just a thrilling game all around. They have qualified to day 5. We will see them in the play-in game. The American men. The USA women, though, they could take that #1 spot here in Pool B and go straight to the quarterfinals. Sasa with the move, but she misses it. Jones now streaking to the right. Jones sees it roll off the iron. Out of bounds over the yellow. A rematch of the AmeriCup final, albeit with different players. But the countries remain. Victoria tracks down the rebound. Guimarães two-piece is too long. That rebound out of bounds. Ball over to the red, white, and blue. Burdick. Dime time as Van Lith puts that one in the rear view. Long ball on point like an infrared dot. Van Lith doesn't put enough protein on that release, so score stays where it's at, 2-1. Victoria going back to back. It's a Drake track for her, 4-1 as the Brazilians lead. Van Lith, she'll start the possession for Team USA. Burdick, already a World Cup gold medalist, trying to become the first ever to win 2 of them. First ever woman in the women's competition. Sasa, deep. She follows her miss and misses it. Victoria will shovel it back over to Sasa, and that time she puts the cookie in the cup. 3-point lead for Brazil. Haley Van Lith. Victoria missed it point blank. The misfire from deep and out of bounds off of blue. Sasa takes her time, chunks another 2. That one missed. She's getting some tough defense here from Burdick. Luana will swing it. Guimarães gets to the baseline, stops short. Cox sends her away. Jones, flick of the wrist. Stays 5-3. Jones to the left. Active hands as the Brazilians are showing no fear here. Jones, she's got the green light, but not the green release. Sasa throwing it in reverse. Her move leads to a score. She'll have a chance to make it a 2-point play. Quick decision on the baseline. And finishes over Cox. She had to earn that one. All right, Sasa completes the 2-point play at the line. USA down 4 here early. Cox, turnaround shot is short. Up fake from Luana. Burdick's down. So Van Lith and Cox go to work. Cox had a little scare day 2 of pool play. Did Cox. She went down with what looked like it was going to be a fairly serious ankle injury, but she bounced back up. She was out of that game for maybe a minute. She came right back in, really displaying a lot of toughness. And she shows the touch at the stripe. Sasa fading off the glass. Nope. CB with the cookie in hand down to the block. And Cox doing some body work down there. She gets the turnaround to go. Contest throws the shot off as Burdick will end up with it. Burdick down low. Cox to Haley Van Lith. The misfit is starting to get the feel. 7-7. Oh, Sasa answers with a double as Brazil is back up by 2. Cox down low, up and in. She's stronger than a crowbar. Once they start feeding her, it could be a big difference for the Americans. Cox played for the LA Sparks. We're accustomed to seeing WNBA talent on the USA women's rosters. She does not knock down the free throw. USA remain down by 1. Sasa. She starts the ball movement. Guimarães patiently waiting, but Cox hit the block, but no new friends. Van Lith should get it to Jones. Back to the U18 World Cup gold medalist and MVP. She does not see the 2 go through. Sasa down low. Victoria making the move. Comes up empty. Haley doing her dance. Jones can't make the 2 land. Victoria gonna take Van Lith to the post office, but she traveled. You may notice the same tattoos on some of the Brazilian shoulders. Just a random little thing. They all work for Brazilian Airlines. Burdick lets that one fly. Bottoms. 9-9. Sasa. No. Guimarães. Strong drive. Lost it. Got it back. And she'll put it up and in. This thing going back and forth like a pendulum. Neither team able to claim a significant lead. Jones leads him to the bucket and gets the score. 10-10, 3:42, and counting to go. USA women try to remain unbeaten. Luana, she does her dance, and she's got the right choreography. 11-10. Burdick's entry pass is deflected. And TV timeout. 3:27 to play as we listen into the Brazilian huddle.
Fui mole com a pequena embaixo. Eu vou mais forte. Gente, continua. Essa bola dela vai ajudar mesmo, tá? A gente tem que avisar também pra soltar. E é isso, a nossa defesa tá forte e o ataque ofensivo. Vamos pra cima pra ganhar essa porra. Vamos!
So on the court for the USA, it's Cox, the Red Bull USA Basketball 3x national champ, the Iowa State product, Jones, who has that one poked away. And Van Lith, who we saw starring at Louisville. Oh. What a finish on the left side of the rim. Guimarães will get it going in an 11-11 tie. This game tighter than leggings. Somebody wants some breathing room. They get none as the USA defense locks in. Cox with the block. She's gonna get a rest. As Burdick will open this possession. Van Lith stops but couldn't pop. Burdick will keep it alive. It's those 50-50 balls that make the difference sometimes. Haley Misfit Van Lith strokes it. USA up 1. Can't do nothing with Guimaraes down there though. Big lady move. And Burdick showing some strength too. One point lead, USA. Long miss. Jones kicks it down low. Pull up. Victoria. 13-13 game. Each team trading blows. We got 2 minutes to play in this one. And it's a toss-up. Brazil with revenge on their minds. Van Lith lets it go. It's a yellow foul, and that will put Van Lith on the line to shoot two. No, excuse me, Cox. That foul was not on the shooter. Instead, the former number 3 pick in the WNBA draft, Cox, steps up. And she knocks him in. USA up 15-13. Whoa, Birdie. She didn't like that whistle. Sometimes you just got to run away from it. Sasa with the swing. Brazil looking to inch closer, and they do. Guimaraes is a problem underneath. Jones can't hit the two. Guimaraes comes down with the rebound. $1:30 left in this game. Guimaraes directing traffic. Victoria. She's had a great game to this point, but she's been being defended by Burdick. It is blocked on the inside and forces the travel. So great defense for Burdick, who you've seen play for the Seattle Storm. The Storm's coming from deep. Rains in the forecast. Cox connects. Loana turns around. It's a miss. Burdick with the rock. Jones. And did Burdick save that off of Sasa? That's what her argument is. That's what that face is. That was a very curious look, like, Timeout yellow. It is going to be Brazil ball with 1:06 left, and USA up by 3. It was supposed to be quick math, but it was slow math.
Mas é nota. Vinha como, por exemplo. A mesma coisa assim que fizeram daquele dia. Só que no passado os eu já até fiquei no chute. Você passa pra nós. O cara é bom, eu vou buscar no olhinho. Olha só, vamos defender, fazer forte, bora. Trabalho. E o gol foi o X da drag. Bora. E o que não fez? Você fosse na linha, né?
So a 17-14 game. Victoria kicks it. Loana, long range. No, Guimaraes though. She tracks that thing down. She's trying to put the Wilson in the hole. She can't do it. Cox comes down with the rebound. Van Lith to the left, and she draws a foul. And will shoot. So Van Lith calmly steps up and misses the first. And she knocks down the second. So USA with a little bit more comfortable lead. Sasa comes up short. Cox comes away with it. Van Lith setting up shop. Dribble drive behind the back. Pocket picked like Peter Piper. Oh, Burdick is down. She tumbles. And Luana couldn't hit it. So it looks like we got somebody down underneath. Is that Victoria? Take another look as Burdick tumbles on the Inleo floor. Just blew a tire there. Gonçalves will hand it off to Victoria. Coming around is Luana. High arc on the two. Burdick. She's going to gobble up the rebound. Under 10 to play, 5 seconds to go, and Van Lith is going to wait until the final horn to put it up. Van Lith. It's a miss, but it don't matter. They don't miss where it counts. That's the win column as USA remain unbeaten. An 18-14 victory over Brazil. As the Americans once again exercise their dominance in this matchup. So USA will have one more game remaining against France. That's a big one. Let's get it over to Rachel, who's standing by with Mrs. Cox.
Tight game, and Brazil gave you a hard time. Tell me a little bit more about your play and what was the turning point.
We knew Brazil was going to come out and be physical. They're a physical team. They like to drive to the basket. So we tried to limit their drives as much as possible and try to keep them off offensive boards.
Playing up next is Team France. Any adjustments you need to make?
We just got to be ready for their outside shot. They can drive. They slip a lot of screens. It's going to be another physical game. So we got to watch some film and just be ready to go.
Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.
Circle that one on today's schedule. It is one of the marquee matchups. France and USA women, as we will decide groups B and C today. Again, for both genders competitions. This one was a good game. And if you're watching from back in America, you weren't certain if USA was going to come out with a victory in this one, as it was knotted 11-11. They kept trading the lead. Nobody really could get any significant breathing room. Tight defense from both squads, but we see Van Lith come free and score. Then Van Lith gets lit from beyond the two-point arc. Sasa really shot it well from out there. She normally does most of her damage on the inside. Nobody doing as much damage on the inside as Lauren Cox. She's an unsolvable equation underneath. And then the contributions of Van Lith in the mid-range game. How about Sierra Burdick's effort on the defensive end? She can get a harassment case. She was in everybody's face. Imadas didn't care anything of it on a few of those scores on the inside, but in the end, Brazil does not have enough to hang with the Americans. So here we are. It is day 4 of the competition here from Groenplaats in Antwerp, Belgium. Day 4 meaning the final day of pool play. The playoffs will start tomorrow, as we will have play-in games that will lead to quarterfinals. Day number 6 will bring the semifinals and the finals, as well as a dunk competition and a 2-point shootout final. So we got a lot on the schedule here that we hope y'all stick around and check all of it out. Next up, immediately on the schedule, will be the last game before our session break, Austria and France. We saw Austria come up short against New Zealand to start the day. They need a win in the worst way against one of the best countries in 3x3. 0-3 are the Austrians. It was a 4-point loss to New Zealand. France, meantime, they come in with an 11-point victory over Brazil and a 3-point win over New Zealand. Here they are again, Austria, with Michaela Wilbarer as their top scorer from the previous game, although in a loss. Camilla Newman, Anja Fuchs-Robertson, and Alexia Susan Alish. Now, for Les Bleus, here come France with the ever-accomplished Marie-Ève Paget, La Guapa, Leticia Guapo. Both of them with twin 12-point performances through the first 2 pool play games. Miriam Jekun Dade, rocking number 11. And Hortense Limousin. There they are. The 4 representing France, who have not taken gold at the World Cup yet. They are European champions back-to-back years in 2018 and 2019.
We'll take it now.
Silver medalist at the World Championships in 2012, but gold has eluded them. Will 2022 be their year? Eddie Lou, Marcos M. They'll officiate this thing. As both the teams get warmed up. France with a heartbreaking loss in the Olympic Games, where they came up medalists. That is something that has stuck with this team because the standard of excellence is high. And the French Federation, they've invested a lot into putting out some of the best teams in 3x3 over the years. They travel with like 30 people. You always know the French Federation when they in the building. It's like everybody's wearing the same thing. They are a unit. So they'll be giving their support to these ladies of France against Austria again, looking for their first win. Head-to-head in international competitions, they've met once, and that was 5 years ago. A France win. Been the cream of the crop in the women's series for a long time, although in recent years we saw Germany win the women's series last year. Teams like Germany, Spain have come on. Canada has always been there, but France, they were winning more than anybody. I think they won 5 straight women's series stops at one point, and they looked unstoppable. Now they come out with a new-looking squad, and they look to remain unbeaten. We are going to see what happens because it's time to go. Newman starts the possession for Austria. Alish will give it back to her. That ball poked away as La Guapa got a hand on it. Be covering the women's series in Poitiers next week. Looking forward to that, as well as the Poitiers Challenger. 3x3 is a big thing in France. I'm gonna get my own taste of it. As Wilbarer steps up and shoots. Austria will draw the first blood in this one. but the quick response from Limousin. One game. Fuchs Robertson moves right, forces it up late in the shot clock. That one goes begging. My mama, I'm sorry. Oh, Leticia's pass to Limousin is missed, but La Guapa gets it back, and she also misses the shorty. Day 4, the last day of pool play. La Guapa makes her move, but an offensive foul is called up top against her fellow Olympian, Marie-Ève Paget. Met with the defense up top. Fuchs Robertson, oh, she had the step there. They finally get it down to her. She feels like she has an advantage, but they got to get a shot up. Wildbader, bang, bang. 3 points for Austria as they lead it by 2, and the score on the inside, Limousin. Wildbader down underneath. And a foul on White. Leticia will start it. Miriam will get it over. Oh, jab step, Paget. She gets it back down to the Mermaid. They run out of time. You knew that possession was a little bit disjointed, and they were having a tough time getting into it, and that's why the shot clock violation followed. It's a 3-2 lead for Austria. The problem earlier against New Zealand is they just waited too late to get the scoring started. They really heated up late in that game, had a chance. Off to a better start here against France. But we got 8:14 to go, so the story is still being written in this contest. It's ebbs and flows, ups and downs on this 10-minute sprint to 21. Oh, give me those. You take this. Oh, and a warning. Next one, a delay game warning. And a reminder, you can't defend in the semicircle after a made bucket. Next one's a technical. You also have to give a clean check at the top of the key. That'll also get you a technical. So keep an eye on that. The French defense keeping an eye on Wildbader. Her drive comes up empty. Guapo's driving. The former world #1. La Guapa will shoot one. Gold medalist at the 2019 Europe Cup. She was on the bronze medal team at the World Cup 2019, which happened to be the last edition that we had. And also on that French bronze medal team at last year's edition of the Europe Cup. She's good. Wildbader swings it. Alish, she comes in there. But a one-woman SWAT team is La Guapa. Fading late in the shot clock. Touches nothing, so that is a shot clock violation. Wildebauer will start the possession for Austria here as they trail it only by 1. France is the 2 seed in this competition, so they got a big bullseye on their back. Limousin turns around, soft like terry cloth. Fuchs Robertson hands it off as Newman, nice pocket pass. Can Fuchs Robertson finish it? No. Miriam toughening up on defense, forces the shot clock violation. So the 2 youngsters on this French team contributing well as we listen in to Les Blues huddle.
Allez les filles, on continue à les asphyxier en défense. On leur laisse rien. Allez, on les asphyxie pour en 3.
Limousin starts with the ball at the top of the key. Guapo gets to the baseline, goes to the spin move. How about Limousin climbing up and getting that rebound? Guapo, whoa, call for the offensive foul. She used the off arm to try to clear some space, and official Marcos, he was all over it. He and Eddie Lou with the whistles in this one. Wildebauer with the Wilson in this one. She's gonna set up from 2 range, and not enough range on the release. Guapo hands it off. Miriam will get it back and give it up. Mep, step back, front rimmed it. Jay Kundade gets called for the offensive foul. The French up to 5 fouls, and I think Marcos is going to have a discussion. I don't know if that's going to be a warning for France, or he's just having a simple discussion with Guapo. So, with 6:23 left, only 8 points scored between both teams. France trying to stay unbeaten. They reviewed actually that offensive foul to make sure that it was a normal foul as opposed to an unsportsmanlike. The officials have the ability and the authority to do that at any time if they want to upgrade or downgrade something. That's what the delay was there. I was trying to listen with a keen ear. It's kind of hard to hear through these headphones, though, I must say. Paget. While she doesn't get the layup to go, she's going to go to the free throw line. Paget, a longtime member of the French national team, and I would say it over and over again. She has been the glue that holds the team together. She's always made huge shots for France. She knocks one down at the stripe there. She and Guapo with the same accolades. That's an offensive foul called. I figured that whistle was coming. It's Newman. (6-3) France. Guapo kicks it out. Guapo hacked on her way to the rack. She will shoot one. France's lead. Potentially going to 4 here. As Guapo makes good. Near steal, Wildbader. Oh, it's sent back by Guapo. And then she reaches in the cookie jar, gets a hand on that one too. La Guapo will check out, Met will check in. Page, Jekundade, and Limosin. Oh, gone with the win. Ooh la la. That one poked out. Newman with the runner. Oh, offensive foul. So wipe the whole play away for Austria, who pick up a 6. They got no more to give. We're almost halfway through, and France's lead is continuing to swell. 5 for now. Fuchs Robertson, no. Oh, Wildbader does not help Austria's cause. The less time, the less leeway for mistakes. Long ball, short. Miriam is there to recover and score. Oh. .448 left. Keeping a close eye on the last half of this one. Also my Instagram account. Vince Shane keeps messaging me saying, he says, you better commentate the game. I am. Guapo goes. He's probably talking mess about me right now. I already know it. And he's laughing at this very moment. Nine to 3. Check out that Twitch cast if when you get a chance, not if. You got to do it. Newman, no man. Limosin. Oh, La Guapa. Oh, that would have been a pretty move. It was a pretty move, just wasn't a pretty finish. Five-point game, not out of reach for the Austrians now. 4:30 to go. Limosin holding her own. Rebound comes down in Fuchs Robertson's hands, and she'll go off the glass. Good defense on the inside. It's Newman. Oh, Fuchs Robertson hit the splits. Limosin drops it. Jekundade. Wildbader, no. Miriam, yes. 6-point advantage for Les Bleus. Fuchs Robertson will swing it over. Newman making the move, heaves it. Shot clock violation and a TV timeout. 3:28 to go in this one. Both teams get a breather before we head down the final stretch of this last game of the first session. Open your ears as we peek into the Austrian huddle.
Team.
Miriam hands it off. Guapo shoots way short. Oh, Guapo with some contact after the pass. That foul called on White. Fuchs Robertson got caught in the way. That was just an unlucky exchange for her, as it's the 7th foul on Austria, and puts Guapo on the free throw stripe. Whoa, Guapo misses it. And the second one, a different result. Splits the pair. Jekundade gets the steal. Guapo will swing it. Limousin lost the cookie. That Wilson is in Austria's possession now. Newman, dangerous pass up top. Guapo defending Wildballer. Wildballer hit her with the cross. Lofts out to Newman, the up fake. Look at the defense though. Forced her into a travel. Suffocating defense from the French. Limousin lets it fly. We got a 7-point lead. With Paget showing a little frustration. And Newman at the line after the foul. An 8th on France. Connection at the line, 5-point difference with 2:30 to play. Mep moves from left to right. No. Entry to Alish is poked away. Guapo. Baseline, she's held up. Oh, I thought she was, but she actually was for travel. Can France hold on to a 5-point advantage with 2:15 to go? The French Federation don't exactly look like they're sweating too much. We'll see if the Austrians can change it. They're known to come on strong late. Again, that's what we saw against New Zealand. The foul situation, though, not so great for either team, both with 8. Jekundade will kick it to her fellow U24 star. Limousin on the drive. That's a nice drive in response as Fuchs Robertson gets to the team. Paget trying to put this one away. I think a couple of free throw makes would essentially do that, as that French lead is now up to 6 with 1:43 to go. Make that 7. This is setting up a clash of the Titans between what looks like will be undefeated France and what we know is undefeated USA. I don't want to put the nail in Austria's coffin yet, but with 1:24 left, it's going to be difficult. And then you got the Mermaid stepping through like that. Getting the lead to 7. Defense, nobody comes away with it except for Fuchs Robertson. That ball recovered. Fuchs Robertson as it tipped, and Guapo lost it out of bounds. 51 seconds left. France may not get to that 21-point mark. They got 5 points to go. But again, they are well in line to get a dub. That one stolen away by Guapo. Limousin to Paget. Back to La Guapa. Lost to Wilson. It just trickles over to Paget, but she blew the crib. Approaching 30 seconds left. Van Badar cannot hit the 2, so the French will take their time here. Paget lets it go. Now France is going to take every opportunity that they can to get more points in the event of a tie-breaking scenario. Although I do think that this is most certainly going to come down between them and the United States for that direct ticket to the quarterfinals. So the head-to-head is going to play in there. As we listen in to Les Bleus.
C'est la première ou qu'on peut l'appeler comme tu veux, soit après prix, vous vous placez comme vous voulez, mais je veux dire, elles se sont attachées du coup, l'hiver commence là-bas. Et on repique. Ok. Allez, on les fait. Allez, 3-3.
Paget lets the 2 go. Oh, halfway down. They're going to get one more chance here. They're going to look for a 2 here. Limousin, she got to put it up. Lost the handle on it. They don't get anything. So the final is what it is. It's 16-10, a win for Les Bleus. They're undefeated. And their last pool play game will see them lace them up against the United States, who have quite the history at the World Cup stage. So we will get a chance to see them go toe-to-toe later on this afternoon. Rachel Rominger is getting set up to talk to the Olympian Marie Paget after France's 3rd victory. Over to you.
Sorry, I'm very proud of my team because we have few key of this game, and I think we controlled the rebound. We were really on pressure on her, and it was really hard for them to express themselves. So it's a good game and a tough game. First game of the day to be prepared for the next one against the USA.
So coming up next is Team USA. What's the biggest challenge they present?
This game, it's the fight for the first place of the group. One game less, so it's very important to have more rest and to earn more confidence. So it's really important for us.
Thank you and good luck.
Yeah, you heard it from Mep. She let you know that we want that extra game off. You don't want to play in that play-in game. If you can get that ticket directly to the quarterfinals, France will have to go through the United States to get it. So both teams will link up later unbeaten. Pool B and Pool C taking center stage here as we're rolling right through the day. We're already 5 games in. Can you believe that? So we're heading into our first session break. Our next set of 5 games will begin at 2 p.m. local time, 1400, with China and Poland in the men's competition. But a few last looks at this one. Some nice passing, some strong rebounding. France never really feeling threatened in this game. So Austria saw a tough go of it. They go 0-4, winless in the competition. Back to the drawing board for them, but if we're being honest, they're fairly new to 3x3. It is a growing game in Austria. It's been a thing in France, and they did their thing. Miriam stepping through, putting it in, and giving the French fans something to cheer about. So congratulations on another victory. As again, we get ready to step aside here at Grundplatz. The next game, 2 p.m. So we'll have a session break until then. We will see y'all back at 2 o'clock as the Crelan FIBA 3x3 World Cup 2022 will continue.